February 2025. Welcome you all, the viewers all over the world on the program once more. It is City Stand and I'm Michael Dekunle. Thank you for your support. Thank you for staying glued to the channel. We appreciate all the viewers watching us all over the world. Welcome you on the program once more. Please make sure you comment in the comment section your opinions. Yeah, your opinions are needed. They are respected. They are regarded on the platform. I want you to also join today's conversation by commenting your opinions in the comment section. We are here very, very ready to read out your views concerning today's topic. The speakership crisis in Lagos State's House of Assembly is what we are discussing this morning. The impeached speaker has returned. Obasa, what was he saying this morning? He's loyal to Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is the leader of the All Progressives Congress and the leader of the country, the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He's loyal to him. That's what Obasa has said. Meranda is still claiming to be the Speaker of the House, and this is a situation uh, where many of the legislators in the House who are arguing about the serious argument going on as regards the speakership in the Lagos State House of Assembly complex. And this morning, our reviewers are also discussing it. We've been discussing before we commenced the program, and diverse opinions to what is currently going on in the Lagos State House of Assembly complex. You're welcome on the program again. I'm Michael Adekunle, the anchor of the program. Let's have what we have here. Let's see what we have here. The Daily Trust newspaper this Friday. TGIF, forgotten. Thank God it's Friday. TGIF, you're welcome.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good morning.
Thank God it's Friday. TGIF.
It's already Friday. Thank God. I think this should be
The last day of this month.
February, and it's a good one. Thank God for His mercies, and thank you for keeping us till this moment too. And of course, those who has made it possible for us to always stand here this morning. Kudos to them.
All right, kudos to those who have always made it possible for us to be here this morning. We appreciate all of you on the platform. Our esteemed viewers are very, very, very good. They are good viewers. TGIF, Mr. Femi, TGIF, Raphael, TGIF, Mr.
TGIF, good morning. Good morning, our viewer. Thank God it's another Friday, a beautiful one for that matter. We are greeting you from Ogba here. We say thank you for always being there for us and always stand with us at Global City Stand. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, TGIF, Mr. TGIF himself.
We want to thank God that we've seen the end of this, what's it called? And we thank God for being alive, and we thank God for being there too. People that are watching from America, from the East, from Europe, from anywhere. We thank you all for being there. Nevertheless, I'm still stand on my point in Ashiwaju stand.
In Ashwaju
TDIF.
stand.
What was the name of the guy? TDIF.
TGIF.
TDIF. You had Kule. Kule says he stand on his own belief.
Nobody
He say
cares.
he always stand for Achiwaju. That's what Kule is saying. See, TDIF, a regime that is bad, a regime that is so excruciating, I don't stand for it.
TGIF we're talking about is thank God it's Friday.
Okay.
TGIF, thank God it's
I
Friday.
think say that somebody's name.
God bless you. God bless you. This is City Stand. This is City Stand. The resemblance of CNN. The taking over CNN. She still stand. She thank God it's Friday. Friday was a date of a language of say thank God it's Friday. You know why? Because all the hustle from Monday to Friday and the night.
All right.
Jubilate.
Thank you so
God
much.
bless all of you, all our viewers. Worldwide, God continue to strengthen you and give you the ability and the atmosphere to lay with us and to stand with us. God bless all of you.
Thank you so much. You've given them the language this morning. Oluwawan of Ogbaland. I appreciate you. Okay, viewers, I will say thank you to you once more. Professor TDIF. King Jogba is here. Good morning to you. Good morning, Raphael. Good morning, Mr. Femi. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Chinedu Onyeze. King Jogba.
Morning, our king, the palace of the palace.
The king
Greet you.
the palace of the palace.
All right, diverse stories to be treated this morning, to be discussed. I mean, this morning, starting from Buhari that relocated to Kaduna, all the way from Daura back to Kaduna, the former president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, has relocated, and we have the pictures of the former president. I mean, the immediate past president of the country, Muhammadu Buhari, with the vice president. I hail you, Chinedu. I hail you, Chinedu.
Good morning,
King Joe.
Good morning, King Joe.
All right. All right.
And
In they will. All right. You can see the picture of the former president Muhammadu Buhari, right on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper, with who? The vice president of the country, Shetima. Now to another story we'll be discussing this morning. Yeah, Ramadan. Ramadan. What is all about Ramadan today? Sultan has urged Muslims to look for Ramadan crescent from today. That's the moon. I think it's a good time for our Muslim brothers and sisters. Yeah. The fast has begun now.
Started, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
it has started.
That is, we usually do it.
Yeah, free food in the evening,
To break.
free
Yes.
food in the morning.
No, not in the morning.
You can eat sari now.
No,
If you chop sari,
Okay,
in the
please,
morning.
Sari.
Sari.
That one, they asked my brother, I said, please do free Sari too. So, make you know, we don't eat breakfast.
And Nigerians will not get food to eat at this point. It's an opportunity. An opportunity now
No opportunity.
for those that can't feed twice a day. It's an opportunity for them. What do you think?
yes,
The season of giving.
Yes, it's Ramadan. After Ramadan, I think we have Salah.
Yes, that one.
You understand? So, something that has we have known to be something that have been happening for years, and they are also brothers. Let us remove the right aspect of violence attached to it. You understand? But Muslims, we should encourage them, because there is an aspect of peace, about the Islamic religion, because every religion that goes against peace is no longer a religion. So Muslim preaches peace. On that note, they want to seek, the presence of Allah, God, Almighty God, and they are dedicating a period of time, like fasting. You understand?
1 month.
1 month. You know what it's like. So, kudos to them as God encourages them, empower them to go through that fasting. And after that fasting, we will now have Salah celebration. That's what it is. Good luck to them all.
Good luck to them, to our Muslim brothers and sisters on the platform as well. The likes of Taiwo Lawa. I can't confirm that. I don't think he's a Muslim. Mr. Kazim Latif, yeah, is a Muslim. Yeah, Kazim Latif is a Muslim, and many other viewers on the platform. Congratulations to all of you, and we are hoping to see the moon. Yeah, the moon. Sultan has urged Muslims to look for Ramadan crescent from today. Now, yeah, if you come from Sokoto now, are you looking for the moon as
Yes,
well?
yes, we are
All
joining them
look,
to look for the
everyone is
moon.
joining. We must see the moon must come out.
The moon must come out.
And the moon no come out, you no go fast.
No, moon go come out today. Tomorrow.
All right, thank you so much, my respondents on the platform this morning. I appreciate everyone. Now to the Lagos State Assembly crisis. Lagos State Assembly crisis. What are we saying this morning? What did we see yesterday? The return of the impeached Speaker of Lagos State House of Assembly. I'm talking about Mudashiru Obasa. Right on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. Let's quickly see what is there. Obasa storms house with armed men. Presides over 4-man faction. Wow. Mudashiru Obasa storms house with armed men. Presides over 4-man faction. Now, before I read other stories here, let's see what Obasa said about Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is on the front page of the Punch newspaper. What did he say about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? He said he is loyal. I am loyal to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but my actions are mine. He's entitled to everything or anything he says. His actions are his, and he says he's loyal to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's one of the major headlines we are discussing this morning. Thank you so much for joining us once more. Now, ex-speaker takes over assembly with 4 lawmakers, just 4 lawmakers. What about the 36 others, the 36 lawmakers? Now, Miranda's fate uncertain. 36 lawmakers kick. 36 lawmakers are kicking against the return of Obasa as the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly. Now, there is crisis going on there, and we shall be looking at it this morning. Natasha threatens to expose Godswill Akpabio as group petitions Senate. This is on page 43 of the Punch newspaper. So much crisis in Nigeria's political space. NLC has shelved the protest slated for March. Yeah. And the 50% increase on Telecom has now been reduced to 35%. Would you call this a welcome development in the country? Nigerians are reacting to this. Is the 35% no, it's been brought down to okay by welcomed by Nigerians who shall be looking at it. That's about 15% was slashed. Yeah, it has been brought down to 35%. NLC chefs protest as subscribers welcome 35% tariff hike. Now 35% tariff hike. I rejected 500 million naira gift during my mother's burial. Who is saying this? EFCC chairman. You can go to page 42 of the Punch newspaper to see this. And for those who have been asking over or asking after Ubang, that is Ubang there. You can see Ubang right behind the camera, making a phone call there. Ubang, good morning to you. How are you doing? Say hi to the viewers from there, from afar. Say hi to the viewers. All right, thank you so much. All right, let's quickly move down to another one. Another one here. The Vanguard newspaper was the Vanguard saying on the Lagos State Assembly crisis. Obasa. Okay, we've read it. We've read it. Okay, now to other stories before we move down to today's topic. We are not ashamed to copy what was in clients, in other clients. Sorry, it's a mistake by the Vanguard newspaper. We are not ashamed to copy.
Long time no see. Long time no see. Worldwide. I did. No shaking. Long time no see worldwide. You need to know. If we not give up, if we give up,
Yeah.
we don't spoil.
Wow, thank God. Wow,
Yeah.
Pastor is here.
I am here.
Let us have Pastor. What happened between his uncle and Natasha?
Natasha Akpabio.
It's love. It's love.
love playing out.
Love of men and women. It always be like that.
National love
Of course, now.
in the House of Assembly.
Of course, listen. Everybody can fall in love anyway. Even in the church. Even in the church, they can fall in love. Abi. So some pastors married to Abi. So it happened to be. It's love. Natasha, Akpabio love Natasha, but Natasha no love.
Just the way he loves Bianca.
He's a lover man. Akpabio is a lover man. But you don't love them for bad.
Who will tell you that?
Listen, I'm coming. You don't love them.
He's
for
looking
bad.
at Bom Bom. Bom Bom in the house.
You don't look at Bom Bom. You don't
Oh, yeah, Akwa Ibom. People love Bom Bom. Akwa Ibom.
Akpabio is a brave man. He loves those women, not for Bom Bom. You know that? He's a brave man. You know what I mean? Only Yoruba love for Bom Bom. Igbo love for Bom Bom. And if you talk about it, they start to hang. You need to understand me. So we need to understand how love Bom Bom. Because they love Bom Bom die. It's not the kind of people like that. Yoruba love Bom Bom in their heart. You understand me? If you talk about Bom Bom, the rest of the it's a very big thing. It should not happen. It don't happen. You don't apologize.
To behave like human being.
No. Don't talk about party. Your brother bad pass in the Senate.
Which my brother?
Then he's crying in the Senate now.
Who is that?
He's talking about the cry for Senate. Now you don't look after women for Senate. Why? Are you
Who is
want to
that?
talk?
Who is that?
Come grab your BS. You know you go talk. Why? You know you go talk to me. I know you. I know all the people that being. I know I go. Hey, crave before you talk to me. Crave your BS. You don't talk to me. No. You need to Mike. Listen. Focus on this year. If you be a pastor, preach the right preaching. Tell people the truth. If you be a senator, make it sound well. If you be a commentator, as be the comment right. Tell people the truth. Don't weak. Because what we need is what you transform the nation. Both preaching
both humanity. We are working on it to make sure the nation transform. We're going to make sure we work on it. So we're not going to give up this time. We are working, both people, we pray for them. Nation must transform. We must fix Nigeria. You understand me? It's our game.
To some extent, has Ashwaju been able to fix Nigeria?
He can't fix it. He's a Yoruba man. You understand me? But what? He'll be in his turn. We don't worry him. But we must fire on to make sure Nigerian change. Not him to change it. It's the destiny of someone to change it. But it's his turn. Let him sit down there so that what? There will not be any problem. Because if Sponsor Buhari brings the power, and he do all what he can. He see even the Abnepa bill go become president. He tried. And when he come to it, he say, I don't try my best. Give me my turn. And they give it to him. Let him be there. But to me, as a preacher of the gospel, I must preach the truth. You, as a viewer, talk the truth. And me tell the truth to the public. Don't stop to lie because of what? Because of wanting or compromise. No, don't compromise. Talk the truth. So that we can be able to move on, because we must surely speak Nigeria. No matter how we must settle the country. We must surely settle it. And we are working on it. We are paid. You see, you don't see me here. I'm working pretty deeper to make sure this country is fixed. We must transform the nation. Everybody will become in one accord. We should eat, drink, and enjoy our country. Now, America said, America released nation that can enter America. But we're going to turn this nation to America. Does that mean? The least nation that can enter America, you don't have visa to enter. They knock Nigerian out. But we go build an excellent nation here. And America said shock. Because why? Because of our hard work. So nobody say you go weak. Be strengthful. Talk the truth. My own is truth. If they fight you, love yourself. Love yourself. If the people fight you, they don't fight you, but talk the truth. When they lie down and sleep, they go remember the truth.
It still means you still believe in Nigeria.
Of course, I believe in Nigeria till I die.
Something good can come out of Nigeria.
Of course, it must surely come out. In what Bible says, can anything come out from Nazareth? It was a worse land like Nigeria. But Christ come out from there. So he must know we cannot reject it.
And for those hoping for division of the country,
of division of the country, it can never work. It's no negotiable. Nation is never work. It can never work because you cannot break it. You must listen to me. When you think about breaking Nigeria, you are breaking your own bones. You get my point? I tell Pastor Mike that what he will do to destroy Nigeria is allowed. Now, after following them, anything where I talk, they carry by the gods. Take drugs. The man said, shouted, they want to come and kill me. I said, check Igbo, fuck up. Because you don't check them, they fuck up. Now they wake up. Understand me? So now, so many cities are locked down. That's how we work in it. Die for drugs because of what Igbo man are doing. So Igbo man is not a what, he don't get it. We must fight. Listen to me. We must surely fight. Now, if we don't talk, if I don't talk, that Igbo man are because of Turumbu no check them, now that could have not wake up. Now they wake up against Igbo. Talk that fake drugs because it's killing Nigeria. Does that mean? Give me another. But what? Because you need money. You need to understand what we are doing. So we work very fast. And we are working with strength to make sure Nigeria is transformed. So everywhere you are, if I see, anywhere you be, know say our country must work before we talk about another thing. We should not give up. We must work in a strength to make sure this country is work. So Mike, it is my own view that for me to make sure, in spiritually, I'm working as a spiritual man. So you physical, work as a physical man. Transform the nation. All the world we think is transformation.
What about GPN?
GPN is coming in. I'm going to put posters everywhere. But to take it over the nation and to bring us to peace. GPN is coming in very soon. They are printing paper now. And Pastor Maju is starting the work. So we want to make sure we come out, we see what we can be able to say and be able to save the country.
You heard what Raphael said. People are dying of frustration, and the man and the woman is talking about
listen.
The woman is talking about death penalty.
No death penalty.
Producers of drugs, fake drugs, and sellers of fake drugs. Raphael,
that's what NAFTA tried to invade.
You see some
NAFTA said they want to invade. Because if you don't stop fake drugs,
yesterday,
we must stop it.
Yesterday, some of our viewers said,
"Calm down.
You need to stop it. You want to stop it? Stop to
What I say. What I say.
God, we need you to stop it.
People are dying of.
You kill them. You are the one that killed them. Who killed them? You are the one that killed them. Who are dying of what? Who die apart from fake drugs? Take drugs, take food. You make so many stupidity.
Okay, first of all, it's a question. The question is, what will make an ethnic group want to secede? Want to secede? You understand? We're talking about secede, want to break away. What will make an ethnic group want to break away?
What happened?
A serious government will want to border itself with why do you people want to break away? You've been talking. Allow me to talk. Okay, I'm not even. Just allow me to talk. No, you talk the word broke out. That's what I'm. No, first of all,
we face the pain.
Okay, fine. Now, this is it. This is it. Allow me now. But you were talking. I didn't say anything. Now, let me say something. Okay, I will not talk about it now. Another thing is a serious government. Yes, of course, it's obviously wrong to have fake products everywhere.
Thank you.
You understand?
Yes.
But I can assure you, any person who can produce fake has the capacity to produce original. All he needs is a platform and support from government to produce original. So, but we live in a society where government supports no one. And that is what is giving room to this fake product that you see. If you have a serious government, you understand, when you have a particular group of people from a particular ethnic group producing fake products, what the government should do, because they have a capacity, the capacity is the reason why they are producing the fake. A serious government will want to invest on those people. You understand? And that will also help to increase the value of the naira. Because when you invest in them, and then locally we are beginning to produce these things.
So how many years are you going to do this? Yes.
You totally disagree.
How many years are you going to do this? What is bad is bad.
But I see the person has a capacity.
You know how many people have died? Able to the extent that
capacity that makes the person produce. And it doesn't have resources. When you have capacity and you don't have resources, you understand? You will be forced to produce it.
You understand?
Can I talk? Hold on. You say something. Hold on. Just hold on. You say something.
Yes, I said somebody who has a capacity to producing now. Why are you like this? You don't know how to do. You've been talking for close to an hour, nobody talks.
How many years are you going to come?
You understand?
People get knowledge. How long?
Allow me
somebody that has a capacity
to produce fake. Listen to me. Take my word.
You've been talking. If you go to America now, they are investing in what is called intellectual capacity.
In what way?
Once somebody shows capacity, they invest in the person. You understand? But in this situation, you have people who have shown intellectual capacity, and you don't invest in them. What do you expect?
In the West, in the East.
Okay. What do you expect? Necessity will push these people to produce fake. You understand? Necessity. I want to survive. Push you to produce fake.
At the detriment of other people. You want to survive at the detriment of other people. You guys are wicked. You guys are callous. You guys are callous. You guys are serial killer. You guys are serial killer. I'm saying it. You are serial killer. Adora Akinyule testified.
Do you know how to find?
His charity begins at home.
How do you find solution? How do you find solution? How do you find solution? How do you end fake producing fake people?
That's my agenda.
What is the solution? The solution lies in government getting involved. Anytime you have people showing some level of capacity, we expect government to get involved. You understand? And that thing will create employment. It will strengthen the naira. It will reduce burden on importation. You understand? We import virtually everything to and you're happy about it. When you have people showing capacity, you will not support them.
Capacity that
you understand?
People. You know how many Nigerians have died? You know how many Nigerians have died with all these fake drugs? And you still have that boldness to come here and say capacity. What kind of capacity? You have capacity. You cannot do the right thing. Go to the lab.
What is get this done? You don't understand what I'm saying. I'm not speaking to you. I said, if you show capacity, what does the government? I'm coming. What is the responsibility of government? I want to know the responsibility of government. If somebody show capacity, what is government supposed to do?
You don't pay your education. They give you education every month. So what happened to your state? The state government cannot give you money to what to produce. I don't give state your government your education. Like fake man here.
Which state are you from?
Get to me.
Let me understand where you came from. And I will tell you what your government has done to your life. Why you are talking this way? What state are you from?
I want to know what what.
You're too insulting. This is wrong from Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom produced the highest. I'm
You're a bad man. Of course, you're a bad man. You
if I to go by IG, if I to go by
listen to me. Don't make deceive yourself. You can't destroy you.
13%
I think I destroy you.
The federal government is giving you. You're not supposed to be in Lagos.
How dare you?
You should be in Akwa.
I'm a mission.
What are you doing in
I'm a
Lagos?
mission here.
On which mission? Which mission? It's a lie. You are here for greener pasture like any other person. It's a big lie.
Go and use
You are from Akwa with that 13% diabetes. You have the highest percentage. The highest in Nigeria. You have the highest.
Are we
They give you the highest.
Are we kind?
What is your government doing with that money? That's why I said, tell me your state. I will tell you what they have done to you.
You're not crying.
You're not even supposed to be in Lagos. You're in Lagos.
Yes, I know why it is. Don't make yourself a bad man. You see, when you produce a drug, they don't give you money. You don't have to make me come support you.
Can I ask you a question?
You guys need money.
Will you answer me?
My question
is,
to look for
do you believe in the fact that if somebody shows capacity, you understand? Even if it is in a
let me answer you now.
Let me finish.
Yes,
let me show.
Okay.
Even if the capacity is
in the wrong way,
like producing fake.
Okay.
Do you know that that person, if resources are made available for that person, he can produce original?
Okay. Let me answer you. Let me answer you. Let me answer you. All the years of Igbo.
Yes or no?
Igbo have been paying education to every state governor Igbo. Use this education to what? Since you say there's no money to produce original, then you say put it there. How much produce original? Let us see.
Are you not familiar with the Nigerian government? That is not.
You cannot do it.
What you are doing in yourself.
You can never do it.
It will be on record that this
can never do it.
It will never get.
You can never do it. You die.
People
who will.
Are you not from Nigeria? You are talking as if you just came from somewhere.
Even if I happen to,
and I put it to you, you are from Akwa Ibom. The fact that you are in Lagos State shows the total failure of your government.
What you have is what
you understand.
What
you have the highest percentage in terms of dilation. What are you doing in Lagos?
Bring it out.
What are you doing in Lagos?
How can you say that you are fake?
If you want to talk,
you are a fake man. That's why you produce fake. Nigeria don't need it.
Can I tell you something? Let me shock you. I'm a northern. I'm not Igbo. Let me shock you now. I'm not Igbo, but I'm trying to tell you.
They can carry Igbo man to north.
No, I say I'm not Igbo. I'm from the north central.
I say they can carry Igbo man.
You understand? But what I'm trying to tell you,
Benue na Igbo.
Who told you Benue is Igbo?
You know you Benue Igbo. This is man.
Benue Igbo. Give me the history. Please, can you give me history? Give me the background. Let me understand. Tell me now. Explain.
We have Benue Igbo. Isn't it? Are we lying?
This thing is covering you. Don't make blunder. Don't make blunder.
That's why you do that talk.
Don't make blunder.
You cannot give us fake problem again. And you don't understand this. Don't give us fake problem. You want to produce it. If you don't want to produce, leave it. Don't give us fake problem again. Please. We are against it.
Argue intelligently. You are not making.
You've all expressed your views. Yeah, you've all expressed your opinions, and we really appreciate it on the platform. Thank you so much, Akule. Welcome once more on the program.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to. I thank God it's Friday. You know, we thank God for life, and we still alive. Others are on the 10 feet, but God counting us worthy of being alive. I always say that. Thank you, Lord.
What's happening in the Lagos Assembly complex? 2 speakers. What's happening? Obasa returned to power. Meranda still claiming speakership. What do you think is going on?
Oh, what I think is going on is I think Obasa has some alliance or some agreements with the president. I think he must have done a lot of good job or bad job for the president during his process of coming to be president. Then, so because I could not see why our president cannot stamp his authority over all this crisis. Imagine President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had to invite the likes of Pa Oshoba, the likes of the former president, the former governor of Osun State then, the old man, I can say. He invited all of them to come and see how they can bring peace into the house. And as they are coming to calm down the tensions in the house, and immediately they leave, the tension, rise up again. So I think that problem on ground now, the president himself has to come in and address the chambers, because if they fall, all of them will fall down. If the chamber the member of those chambers fall down, or the APC will fall down at the same time, and it will lead to the end of the APC we can talk of. This crisis alone can snowball to the end of that APC they belong to, and in which that is what people are even praying for them. So they should get their bearing right and come together. And if Obasa, I was even fortunate to be in Obasa terrain. Obasa himself, can't just take him as a very good person, because I heard a lot of things from that Agege there. I was in Agege yesterday. So I went around and I saw some of my colleague agents that how come this, some was even complaining that they bought land for Obasa, right? Obasa could not pay them fee. And we saw the school, the children, his wife's school, we saw everything. I think all of them, if not great, majority of them have benefited a lot from Lagos. So the fighting they are having now is not even what the masses should be even looking at, because they have all benefited from the goodies of this Lagos state. So if they fight it tomorrow, it's none of my concern, because these guys are mates. When you see what they are controlling, they are mates. So who am I to be supporting somebody that I know that is on the payroll? So to hell with them fight. And if the government, if the president wants the peace for Lagos state, he should fly down to Lagos and solve the problem once and for all. You are the leader of the party generally, and you are the leader of Lagos team. So how come you are so distant? Because charity begins at home. And since your home is burning, and you're not even being care, you're not really fully concerned to be, present physically. It's not a welcome development for me. Everything still boils down on the president's table.
Yeah, everything still boils down on the president's table, and people are asking if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu played a significant or an important role in the return of Obasa to the house.
The issues is the more you look, the less you see. The Oshoba panel, the other former Osun State governor, Bisi Akonde, what they deliberated on, nobody knows, and they were just the two wise men. The Tinubu, President Tinubu, engaged that they should go and look at how they can create peace, how
solve the crisis.
Peace, in that house. They got there, and there is the result of what they came out with. Nobody know. Nobody even, nobody was briefed. So it's, I think it's a silent and secret engagement they are doing to solve the issues of this Obasa. And for Obasa to have even come into the chamber with 4 House members and declare that he is back as a speaker, it's impunity, as he said. Thank God for
it's impunity.
It's serious impunity. It's impunity. That's one thing. And people will not be looking at the president. The charity supposed to begin from your home as the president, but the charity is no more there within the House of Assembly in Lagos State. So how do we now have a balanced, how do we now have the equity in the system as it is? Because it has shown that there's no equity in that house now.
Currently, we have 2 speakers. We don't know which one is legal and illegal. Of course, Obasa at some point said his impeachment was unlawful. Are you getting me now? No. 36 legislators are kicking against the return of Obasa as the house. Now, the question I want to ask is, on the side of Meranda, who was the former deputy speaker, will she relinquish power, considering the fact that Obasa has declared himself speaker?
I think Obasa, right, need to vacate that seat. That seat is not his permanent seat. That seat is not the family house seat. As it is, one thing is the what's it called, the islands section of the APC. They've been marginalized a bit, and that was why they bring Meranda from Ikoyi axis and Oniru family. So and those are the two born Lagosians, if you want to say it loud and clear. Those are the real Lagosians. That they captured their family, their forefathers, and enslaved them, and they brought them back as slaves. And those are the real people. And there are a lot of them in Lagos there. That is always token they are giving to them. They are not even engaging. They are not even engaging in any political, appointment. So I think the president just give me fit now. It is time to look at towards the area of these people, like it happens under Ambode and what's it called, Ekpetu, and some people are even saying Ambode may come back to come and finish his tenure, because once you sideline a very active region, active area in Lagos, they will have a right to cry out, and once they start crying out, you can never get any votes to come into power from that axis. They will boycott your agenda, and they will, so what I'm saying in a nutshell is Lagos is boiling right now, and the leader of Lagos as it is, which is the leader of Nigeria now, and which is the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, should not look at his house being set on fire, and they will be somewhere in a very relaxed mood in that Abuja and be watching from far distance. He has to come back home and settle the crisis, because he said another cannot be in market at the head of the newborn baby go astray. So that is what he ought to have done now. He ought to do now as it is. So I look at him as a senior citizen. I look at him as a technocrat, politician. He should come back home and settle the crisis of that song.
There are reports that the Governance Advisory Council, that's the GAC, has further deepened the crisis. In the Lagos Assembly complex.
Some of them have different views, and
the house is divided.
The house is divided. Some of them are supporting Obasa behind the scene, and nobody will know. So Obasa too you can't just take him off like that. He is controlling some loyalties from those guards, those government advisory.
His own loyalists.
He's loyalist. I'm even hearing now that the other guy that was minister for what's it called then under Jonathan. I'm talking of this strong man. He's part of the guard now. He's part of the guard. So he himself is an enemy. He's an enemy to the president. There's enmity between him and president. And for now, he wants to show his loyalty to Obasa. So a lot of them like that are not in good time with the president himself. So this is their time to pay back the president that we can't have your way in Abuja. But when it comes to Lagos down here, you are no more in Lagos. But we can do what? We can't diminish your status in Lagos as it is, because we are the one in control. You are in Abuja. You cannot be controlling the two states, controlling Lagos and controlling the federal government. Seats there. So as it is now, the president has a lot of fire burning on his roof.
Now, before we continue, let me quickly check out the comments by Odunlade Taiwo. Odunlade Taiwo is one of our esteemed viewers on the platform. Ashwaju is in Lagos. I think the removal of Obasa without the knowledge of the president couldn't work. The GSC is also divided. Obasa is still the speaker. That is Odunlade Taiwo. How many votes did Ashwaju get from Meranda local government? Look area. Which means Obasanjo is Obasa is a strong man. He's a man who delivers.
He has some
supporters. And Ashwaju would always look forward to deliver.
Yes, to deliver. Yes, you're right. Mike, he has some supporters as it is now, who are the enemies of the president for now. The people like Koro, I'm even trying to tell you now. Obani Koro, Muslim Obani Koro, is part of the guards now, the Governor Advisory Council. So as it is now, who do you think the loyalty of Koro will be? Who do you think the loyalty? Which angle is it going to swing its loyalty to? It's to Obasa now, because it's not a good time with the president. I'm talking of Obani Koro. it's not in good time with the president. So a lot of them like that, that this is a time to show this president, and that he's not fully in control of Lagos. He may be controlling Abuja for now, but we Lagosians, we want to show that is an outcast for now outside Lagos. So now you cannot cover everything that you think is accessible to you because you are in Abuja already. So Lagos, we will stamp our authority that this Obasa should come back.
All right, away from that, there is a protest slated for tomorrow, the 1st of March 2025, in respect to the Telecom hike, 50% hike, and Telecom tariff, which the NLC and federal government reached an agreement of 35%. Now, 35%, is it fair? Is it fair enough for Nigerians?
35% should be fair, because we should be fair to these people likewise. Since they have been in business, this is a country that they sought for power themselves. This is not a country that is on ground with power. And these same people, they will bring their investment down to Nigeria. They will have to sort for power. They will have to sort for logistics. Even some the what's it called, antenna, they destroy them at times, and it's at their own peril. This country, we should always be fair with ourselves, right? The phone I've been using for a while, I'm making some money from it, and it's been productive for me. And the people that are bringing that productivities, that there's never been any blackout from them, give them that kudos. Because what we fail to do is what we've been punished for now, is the empty hand that is controlling the old system of all this. Either you are Glo, you are Airtel, you are this, so you still have to come under MTL to get a gigabyte that it's only them that have access to it. So to me, it's South Africa that is still controlling our telecom, space, and we have other gigantic, in nature, that they call us giant of Africa, but we are just lazy giants. We are not productive to get rid of poverty within ourselves.
All right, in the comment section, was this person saying, yeah, one of our viewers, John Bynes, 35% fair. Wow. That's what he's saying. 35% fair, which means it's not okay.
It's not okay.
Yeah, it's not true.
It should be because the telecom people, they've really sacrificed a lot for us in this country. When I see good thing, I'll say it. When I say bad thing, I have to say it. Let's give it to them. At least I can still load at least 200 in my card, and it still lasts. It will still work for what the agenda I want it to work for. I can load. If I have more money, I can load 500. But the problem now is, we in Nigeria, how do we manage our communication with phone? Because you see, Nigerian will just take his phone, let me greet Baba. Is Baba so there? Wait, let me talk to him. It's so, and your card is burning. And when it burn now, you now start complaining that this the way we use things. We should always be careful about how we economize all our. The truth is bitter, and I have to say the truth. Me myself, I'm always a victim that I will go on my phone, YouTube, and start, what I don't need. By the time I will see the data, it has wiped up for watching unnecessary things.
All right, and to the discussion we started with this morning, even if that wasn't what we wanted to discuss. What is Samuel saying here? Now, people are dying because of bad government, mind you, and those who are selling fake drugs are not different from those who are stealing public fund, which has left others in poverty. All right, thank you. Okay, you want to react to it before you go?
What I even want, that constitution, they should bring that constitution, that deceptive constitution out, and create a caveat that the president, any president that come into power, if you steal Nigerian money, you'll be amputated or you'll be shot by firing squad. I think if it's a tall order, but all they can work, death penalty. Else you make a deterrent, other people will sit tight. Make one of them scapegoat. They will sit tight.
All right, the question now, that's King Jogba. I think I need to read their comments.
Yes.
The question now is, who assigned those heavily armed men to Obasa since he has been impeached? Is Obasa above the law? Let's Mr. Femi join us.
What really happened is that it's obvious that the Obasa is enjoying the backing of Mr. President. That is the truth of the matter. Since the first day I saw DSS invading that
The
House of
house.
Assembly complex, I know that there's something fishy somewhere. So, but I was privileged to some private information yesterday that unconfirmed information, sir. And the way I think that was what that man said. He said when they reported Obasa to Baba now said that's what he do. Go and deal with him. But he didn't mention go and remove him. You understand all this diplomatic way of saying something? He do all this, go and deal with him. So all of them gang up and remove him. So later when Baba heard the news of removing, did I tell you? So did I tell you to remove him? When Obasa came, when Obasa contacted Baba said, I didn't ask them to remove you. See what they say, and see what I said though. I didn't ask them to remove. So Baba don't know how the game is like it's on of dilemma now. But to me, this is my opinion about the returning of Obasa. Obasa should have waited. You say you are removed illegally. You sue them to court. Don't you believe in the court again? You should have waited until court pronounce. You cannot vindicate yourself, and you cannot make yourself a king. Since these people have rejected you,
were removed illegally.
You are removed illegally. Then you look for legal means to solve illegal issue now. You have charged them to court. That's what I expected from the onset. That okay, if you feel like you are removed illegally, sue them to court, charge them to court. Now he has done that. He has charged them to court. Why not wait until court hear what really happened instead of all this drama that we are seeing? Then the outcome of a panel led by Bisi Akande and Osoba in Ogun State, I'm not sure that this is one of their resolution. I'm not sure. It's not going. This move will not be part of it. What we are hearing before was that Meranda should step down. Why they choose another person from the same side of Obasa from this west, but it will not be Obasa. So both of them should step down. That's what I hear about the resolution of people. The committee led by Bisi Akande. So I don't know what go wrong and what prompts Obasa to make that move.
But definitely, you believe Ajuaju is playing
a
significant role.
Do you know what happened?
In this issue?
Security of Meranda was suddenly removed, and the security of Obasa was suddenly restored. So even if
Meranda too has been given back as security.
You said
Meranda too has been given.
Why removing it in the first place? That was what give Obasa, an edge to
even the state assembly, the state assembly complex, the security there too were changed.
So who are the people who control the security of this country?
How many speakers are we having in the house?
Who is controlling? This is a game. They are confusing everybody. Now, who is controlling the security? Who is removing the security, restore security, like electricity? Since when?
That should be the commissioner of police.
So since when security has become electricity that they will bring on and off? You withdraw from Meranda. You restore it to Obasa. That is a signal for Obasa to go and become speaker again.
They change in security architecture now.
So all this move, all this their caricature move, I'm tired of it, and it shows that Baba is behind all this drama.
Don't you think Obasa's recent move will create further instability in Lagos state politics, especially in the house?
That it will create what?
Instability.
Definitely, that's where I'm going to. And if they don't mind the games they are playing now, they will lose Lagos to opposition. And I think I will really prefer even that, so that they can know that what they have been enjoying is just on the platter of gold, and it's no more than on the platter of gold. Because where you are together, and when there was time now to come solid together, you are fighting yourself because of one power or no power. I think the Obasa and what's it called, the president themselves, they need to have a tic-tac talk. They talk to themselves, communicate with themselves. Because as it is now, there's lacuna in Lagos already. There's lacuna in Lagos politics. There's lacuna in Lagos governance. Because once the house is not stable, there's no policy, Sanwo-Olu can engage on. And it will affect the masses. When two elephants fight, is the masses. So that will suffer for it. We don't want to suffer for it. You people are made already. We are still struggling. Please fix Lagos the way Lagos was, and all this fighting is none of our concern. It's none of my own concern. It's none of my people here concern, because when you do this, you are sharing it. Nobody was there. And when the fight has happened now, it's now affecting all of us, because there's no governance as we're talking of. Once the house cannot sit, there's nothing the governor can do, because he has to make some requests, through this, the Speaker of the House. And the Speaker is, nowhere in alliance.
I think the original problem of Lagos State, APC chapter, has not been exposed. There are, something happening within that we are not have privilege to know what is happening. Do you know that security architect of a governor was also changed? The commissioner was transferred all of a sudden. All this thing is showing that there is a crack in the wall. And how deep is that crack? Nobody knows. It's just it's getting deeper, and we are continuously seeing it,
and we are still trying to understand what is
so
playing out.
As the wall is cracking, we are following it. We have not seen the end of this thing. Eventually, Mr. Mike, what is drumming? What is making sound inside the radio? We will soon know. We will soon know it.
All right, what do we have here by Muku Great? Muku Great, you're welcome on the program this morning, all the way from the United States of America. You're watching us live. Muki Great, good morning to you. Power of loyalty is playing out. That's what Muki has written here. Ordinarily, some people can never be okay if they don't show their hatred towards Mr. President. We have Kekperi saying that other opposition parties in Lagos come together and push APC out from the Lagos.
Catch them if you can. I've been saying that one. Catch them if you can. Some people, that's what, some years back, some people are having issue with Tinubu. And I said, this man you are having issue with is a politician like you. Go and remove him now. If you know you can, he's there. Will he say because Madrid say I've been winning Champions League for years, so they will downplay for an opposition to come and win. They will keep on. They will use enemies. So enemies to keep their house. So if you know you can outsmart these people, you can unseat them. Please make a move. Look at all this thing that is happening. If PDP is a serious party, they will benefit from it. That's how APC works.
PDP is a serious party.
In Lagos State, they will benefit from. Imagine if it is APC that is opposition and PDP. APC, you will see that Tinubu will have been sending people to all those members. They will be whispering to their eyes that don't agree. All that is how to. Politics is a game of smartness. It's not game for people that are just docile. Anybody that just sit down and think something will be coming to him easily, honestly speaking, you will not be able to get what you are looking for. Politics is a game of smartness. I don't want to use the word desperate. If you don't have desperation to it in Nigeria politics, you cannot go anywhere. That is it. You have to make some desperate move. You have to be stubborn. You have to be smart.
That is a great opportunity for the other, party to feast on APC now. And because there's crisis already, this is the time. The other party
to make use of the lacuna
that's been created by the APC now. But is the other party, are they well? They are still in the admission, and they are still treating them all. I'm talking of the PDP. PDP is still sick. PDP is on the sick bed as it is. But this is a time for them to capitalize of the maladministration, of the destabilization of the APC as it is, because if they cannot get themselves right within some seconds, the PDP ought to have used that. And you mind you, Koro is there. Koro will be watching them. Koro is part of the guard now. Governor Advisory Council. Yes. So he's there. Yes, because he was shocked, from his atrocity he committed during Jonathan. Then was it during Jonathan? Jonathan. He shot down Asiwaju. He locked him on house arrest in Ekiti. Then
he's now dying, wine and dine with the. So who to trust in Nigeria politics? Nobody.
Mr. Febi, there's a new tariff hike now, 35%. there's a reduction now from that 50% to 35%. Do you support this new move by the Nigerian government and NLC?
No matter how Oliver Twist will always want more, but as it is now, 35% is not too bad. I will be happy if they can reduce it. They said 50%, but they reduce it to 35. If it can be more reduced, maybe to 20% or 25%, I will be happy because all of us are going to enjoy it. But from another angle, this telecommunication has been a product or a service that you have been enjoying at a stable price for a very long time, almost 15 years now. Almost 15 years now, we have been enjoying them. I mean, we have been enjoying their service at a stable price, not increase. So they also, some people say they are benefiting. They are doing business now. They invest. Anybody that invests want to make money. So they are also source for logistics, as my brother said, source for logistics, pay salary. Anybody that is working with MTN or Glo, they will also be demanding for salary increments, which all companies are doing now because of the high price of every commodity. So 35% is not bad, but if they can still reduce it, it's welcome.
All right, so thank you so much. Before I let you go, Oanusi Nnamdi in Netherlands said that you contact him by 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Around 2 o'clock for you and Onyeze. He has written it here.
Yeah,
so I'm just saying it. So I need to make it known to you.
Thank you,
sir,
for
remember
us. I will. Thank you for remember us, and we will appreciate much more better.
All right, thank you so much. And Mr. Pule, all right, we appreciate you as well. Thank you so much for coming. Mr. Mike and Mr. Adeleke, they were here before you.
I know.
All right. How are you doing, sir?
Fine.
You're welcome on the program.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Adeleke, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. How are you doing today?
Looking radiant.
Yeah.
That's just what
Today
we
is Friday.
We should give glory to Almighty God for the miraculous sleeping.
Honorable Adeleke.
And who should we give glory to for the miraculous things that are happening in the Lagos State?
And we should still give glory to the Almighty God because none of them are existing. They are still existing. It's just a matter of, how do I describe it? Just Act 4, Scene 2, Scenario 5, and Dramatic 6. So let them continue.
Well, who is instigating this crisis in there?
I wouldn't know because I'm not a member of the
Well, you should know because I know you are somehow
member out with that somebody instigated.
Yeah, he's loyal to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It's on paper at this
who are
point.
among the Lagos State House of Assembly that are not loyal to Ashwaji? Is there anyone? There's no one that are not loyal to him. They are all loyal to him, including myself and some other prominent member of the APC.
You're also loyal to President Bola Ahmed.
Why not? He's the leader, he's the president. So we are all carry member of APC, so we should be loyal to our president. If not, some of us should be in PDP. So we are all loyal to him.
I thought the involvement of the Governance Advisory Council will resolve the crisis. But presently, as we speak, the House is also divided. Now, how can this issue be resolved? 2 speakers in the Lagos House of Assembly complex, Meranda and Mudashiru Obasa.
It happens at times in many places. Probably in the royal family, when the oracle picks two people from a royal family. So there'll be a jostling. But at the end of the day, either by money, either by power, either by whatever, one of them will be picked at the end of the day. The other people have said they follow the due process according to their own constitution, which they are using. They said even if the speaker is not around, it doesn't matter, they should not follow the resolution. And the resolution which they formed with a quorum was supposedly used to remove the initial speaker, which is Obasa. And according to the paper you read today, it's not the paper that coined it the same way you read it. The other one said Obasa claimed self-acclaimed speaker. But once you have been removed, he cannot come back. Because his case is still in the court. I hope you remember. Yep. He was told probably by GAC or by the so-called the National Working Committee of the APC. No, to go and retrieve back that redress that he took to court. Still, I wouldn't know, maybe he has come up to take it back or probably still there. But should you have waited till the judiciary redress that issue instead of him coming out in that kind of masquerade, and I wouldn't say a kind of a kind of carnival thing that we witnessed in assembly yesterday. Lagos State has always happened to be a center of excellence, a role model for every other state. So if we are doing like this, how do we now shift blame to Rivers State that are doing similar things that Lagos State are doing? So it's just quite unfortunate. Highly moribund.
Don't you think it's a confirmation and an attestation to the pictures people are painting Obasa in the house?
People can paint anything. You can insinuate. You can wake up from your dream and say Jesus is coming back tomorrow. It doesn't matter. It's your opinion. Obasa could claim that.
There's a person that said he was removed unlawfully.
Obasa could claim that somebody is instigating him or somebody is behind him or whatever. Anybody have his opinion. He was claiming. What do you expect somebody they removed when they were in recess? You want to say something. And they granted him an interview yesterday, and he was of opinion that he was not impeached, he was not removed, he was still in recess when those things were proceeded. So he has come back, he has resumed. Assuming he did not aware of what has happened in that assembly. That's the film. That's why I call it scene 4 at 9, the dramatic 4. They will continue doing it because don't be surprised. Another drama is still coming. You can imagine. Okay, how do I say it? Don't be surprised when you see Meranda with another kind of kangaroo and masquerade, be dancing back to the House of Assembly with another navy or army dancing behind her, returning back, and Obasa is dancing out of this because that's what they have done Lagos State to. It's just a shame. It's a show of shame. It's just quite unfortunate.
It's really a show of shame. Gentleman Mike, 36 out of 40 lawmakers kicking against this man. Yeah. Yesterday he was there with about 4 lawmakers or so. So 36 out of it, you should know the majority are against him. Doesn't this speak of his personality and the allegations they leveled against him in the house?
Thank you. I think that is exactly what it is. If that number out of 40 or thereabout, we have 36 still standing or still having a position that Obasa stands suspended or removed as Lagos State Speaker in the House of Assembly. I think it speaks volume. And just as my brother said, the development in Lagos State now is very worrisome. Things are falling apart. The center is no longer holding, despite the fact that it is the center of excellence that we call Lagos. I listened to the 36 lawmakers. One of them spoke on their behalf yesterday, and their worry now is that the leadership is not speaking to them, and I think that speaks volume. That they are not hearing directly from leadership. All they are seeing is action, and the action. If we are to interpret the action of Obasa yesterday, it shows clearly that he has the backing of Mr. President. You can say that without any fear of contradiction now, that he's having the backing of the #1 man in the country, and I think that he couldn't have done otherwise. He couldn't have done what he did yesterday. If I can boldly tell you that he enjoys the backing of the Mr. President, and that was why he purged into the assembly yesterday and sat at the plenary with 4 lawmakers and all of that. So the leadership should address this quickly, in my opinion. It is not too late to put the house in order. All the lawmakers are waiting for is to hear from leadership that this is the direction, and if they want to follow suit or they want to disagree with leadership, but I think that is left to be seen. But at the moment, there is a lot of confusion there.
Michael, don't you think that is an opportunity for the oppositions to dwell on the loopholes the APC has created in Lagos State?
For Lagos, I don't see too serious opposition. Opposition that quickly comes together when an election is, when we are approaching an election year and all of that. We can't really call those ones opposition. Where are they before election time? Where are they before the timetable of election is rolled out? You can't just surface are doing an election period and begin to call yourself opposition, what alternative are you suggesting each time there is a policy direction in the state? What are you, where, I mean, how loud has your voice been before now as an opposition for people to start thinking along your direction that, okay, I think these guys are making sense and all of that? So you can't just wake up during an election year and begin to call yourself opposition. So I don't see too serious opposition in Lagos, unfortunately so.
Adeleke, 36 lawmakers kicking against this man. Don't you see him as a loser?
Definitely, the one with majority should be the winner, because if the 36 lawmakers said they have removed or they have impeached, and they cannot say 36 of them are daft, and they cannot say 36 of them did not know what they did. Actually, they should, because according to them, they said they followed the due process. According to the law they quoted, they said there's no law under Constitution that says that they cannot remove or impeach Mr. Speaker in his absence. Since they can form quorum and they can form resolution, and it's by this resolution they impeach him, according to them. I'm not a lawmaker, I'm not a legislator, and I think that is what they are reading every day. The same way the mechanic will go under the vehicle and they will find a solution to what's happened to vehicle. That is what they are reading every day. They have their pray, they have their constitution. That is what they've been paid for every month. So you will not tell me that they don't know their constitutional right, they don't know their objective, they don't have their aims, they don't even know what they are doing. Don't forget that virtually all these 36 members of the Lagos House of Assembly, they all represented their various constituencies. For example, in Obasa's constituency, I think they have two there, constituency 1, constituency 2. If Obasa doesn't know his right, I think the other one should be able to know his right. If one is literate, the other one should be literate. If one is illiterate, rather, the other one should be literate. It's not as if all the voters, the electorate, they blind their face and they casted for all illiterates in the Lagos House Assembly. These are caliber of people that are well-read, they are intellectuals and they are intelligent when it comes to plenary debates. They must have seen it, they must have studied what they did, because they must have thought that at least probably this thing will backfire, or probably this thing will have consequence. They must have thought it. So sacking their boss, taking him out of the office, at least they must have gone through diligence or due process.
Now, do you see these lawmakers defecting to the opposition?
No, they can never.
If they find out that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is backing...
No. But like I rightly said, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a man of intuition. He's an intelligent person. This is a family affair. Whatever happens in between Obasa and his cohorts, his colleagues in the office, will still come back on the round table. Don't forget that we have a member of GAC. And this member of GAC, minority or majority of them have passed through this process too. Don't be surprised that, don't forget quickly that majority of them are senators. They are former ministers. They are former members of House of Assembly. So the conglomeration of all these GAC know how to settle this matter, even without bringing anybody from Osun or Ogun or Cross River State. They are well-to-do people, and they have what is called box brain, think tank, that can resolve this recent problem we are seeing in Lagos State House of Assembly. I'm very sure soon as the family affair should be settled, will be resolved by the special grace of God.
Michael, I also think we should also look at something that Obasa kept saying, and I think he has been very consistent with that particular statement since this fracas began. He has always maintained that he has no problem even with the fact that he wants to be removed, that he has been a speaker since 2015 and all of that. He said, but there are procedures which we should not lose sight of. He said, there are procedures. There is a laid down procedure for taking out the speaker in any House of Assembly. And he said those lawmakers have failed to follow that procedure. There is a timeline. There are things that must happen sequentially to arrive at the point of taking him out. Not like a coup kind of a thing when he was not around, when he was out of the country, and stuff really, I mean, quickly put it together, and all we can hear that he has been taken out. Said he was supposed to be, probably there's time to inform him, a panel to be set up or something of that nature.
Not conspiring.
Yeah, exactly. Not something that can be done hurriedly. I mean, I don't know how true or how far that statement is. Maybe Honorable will help us.
Let me chip in, Mr. Michael.
All right, sir.
There's no law that says it cannot be impeached while you are not on seat. There's no law that says that you cannot be removed while you are on recess. That same law he was quoting made us to realize that even without the speaker, the deputy speaker can preside over plenary session. Then, if the deputy speaker can preside over plenary session, definitely anything can happen. At least something will happen during the plenary session. Activity will take on. Somebody will say something. Legislator will make a remark. Different constituencies, the legislator will want to say something or the other. During that process, anything can happen there. So you not say because one student did not come to school, then they should close down the school. No, that's on what is called what about what is called an emergency? What if they think this one that is in America or this one that is in London, that we have an emergency that we're supposed to take care of? Would they wait for him until they come before Lagos State make decision or get destroyed? No,
he's not talking in terms of having the plenary session.
I understand what they're trying to say.
The
procedure, according to the constitution they were quoting, they say according to standing order 12 or 14 or so, that there's no place where they said in the absence of the speaker that he should be removed. And there's no law, and there's the same thing that he was quoting. And there's nowhere in that same constitution that says you as a speaker cannot be removed while you are not on seat. So the only thing that sorts the matter for them, according to my own interpretation of that particular constitution, is that resolution should take charge. The same way it happens in Kogi while they were doing election. There's no law or provision for during election, but there's a provision and law for pre-election and post-election. If there's a pre-election, if the candidate or the aspirant dies, then the party will pick another person and represent him. But if it is post, Constitution says that the deputy governor or the vice president should take charge of the president that dies or the deputy governor who is late. But during the election, there's no constitution. That is why you see what we experienced during the Audu and the Faleke in Kogi State. The election is inconclusive. It's yet to be announced. And at the end of the day, since there's no constitution, the party had to pick the top place or the fourth place within their party to represent who will substitute Audu. That's why you saw Faleke fall out. Had it been, they did not announce the death of Faleke, the death of Audu, sorry to say, may he live long, Faleke, James. The person I so much have interest in, I love him so much.
I can see
because of the transformational thing that he's doing in Ikeja. He's doing well. And every other person, look at everywhere here. At least we are in his constituency. I think some of the from a constituency can testify to it. He's doing well. So let's leave that aside. There was no provision. And there's still no provision for that law that it cannot be removed while you are not on seat. And likewise, there's no rule and law that say you should be removed when you are not on seat.
All right, let me go to the comment section. I really appreciate your presence this morning, and people are commending you, applauding what you guys are saying here. We have Muki Great saying, nice seeing this man again. Now, Mr. Adeleke. Wow. We have Odlade saying, I love Mr. Adeleke. He knows how to answer questions. He says, Michael, please, let's encourage him to be coming here. We need him here. There's a Chima. Mr. Adeleke, your master Tinubu is the architect of the whole saga. Say it the way it is. different people with diverse opinions.
Of course. That's the beauty of the that's the beauty of democracy.
Gentleman Mike, Gentleman Mike, the honest man that people respect so much.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
So many. Mr. This Mr. Adeleke is a decent guy, a brilliant analyst. This Mr. Michael, let's encourage him to come often as one of our viewers there. And many. Mr. Adeleke is smart, gentleman who understands politics and Orishirishi. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, Gentleman Mike. I appreciate it. I thought we'll be ending the program now. Mr. What happened, Mr.
I'm behind you. I'm behind you.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, Mr. Vincent is here. Okay, no problem. How you doing, sir?
Yeah. Thank God today is Friday, being the weekend. So good, so fine. I said good morning with a lot of hosts. The Prince of Peace be with you people over there, wherever you are. Remain blessed.
Wow. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah. All right, Mr. what? Agbaje. Mr. Agbaje is also here. Wow, we still have a long way to go. Okay, let's talk about the Telecom tariff hike. We have a new one now, 35%. It has been reduced. There's a reduction now. I think at this point in time, we should appreciate or commend the efforts of the NLC, Nigeria Labour Congress.
If they put it at 5, well, before we say yes, let the thing go on. So once we see the charges say it's not at 5, we'll be so happy. But now they will say it at 5 along the line. It's still there where it is. So it is the action speaker than voice. So let them move in action. So let us see its reality. Not the time where they say, fuel, the price have come down. Along the line, the price is there today.
They've reached an agreement which they've arrived at 35%. So there's
let us see it. Now, I'm Thomas. I'm Mr. Thomas. Let me see it before we believe.
Down to Thomas.
Yes. Let me see it before I believe.
Okay.
Now when they say that our fuel is coming out, no. Let me see the fuel. I know the fuel of Nigeria fuel, not import fuel. I know Nigeria fuel. If I see it, I believe say yes, they have come back.
Okay, what's the hope of APC looking at the crisis rocking the House of Assembly complex
in Lagos?
Yeah.
Well, this some weeks ago, some time ago, people are saying PDP having crisis. I said no, not only PDP. APC being the real party. They still have their own fault. Now look at now in Lagos State. What they bring Obasa where they okay, they want to impeach him out. If the man do the bad things, let them remove him out. But I know they can't remove him out because he have in his own local government. Lagos State no have population they're getting over there being Olomoso side. Just be like Agege. So the guy have population over there. If they make a take him out from that House of Assembly, my brother, next election, APC will not get anything over there. That's why Mr. President know what he's doing. They'll still return him back. Because if they remove him, that will be the fall for APC in Lagos.
If they remove him, that will be the fall of APC.
Oh, yes.
Which means opposition will take over.
Oppositions will take over. That's why Mr. President know what to do. But he just can't you see how he just get silent?
But you heard what Mr. Felix said now. He said it briefly that we don't have opposition in Lagos. We have a formidable opposition. You can join the conversation. We have a formidable opposition.
They are inside in Lagos.
Actually, we don't have any opposition in Lagos as of now. I don't know what tomorrow will tell us. So as far as Lagos is concerned, we don't have
the formidable one, the strong opposition.
Yes, strong opposition that are able to challenge the so-called APC. So at present, we don't have. I don't know what tomorrow will tell us. But
who is backing Obasa on this issue?
Ashwaju. No doubt about that
Was
one.
he in the initial stage removed without the consent of Ashwaju? What?
I believe those lawmakers make their decision maybe within their caucus. So understand. But I know Ashwaju is not interested in the removal of Obasa.
That's why. Is that the reason we are seeing him returning to the seat?
I'm coming.
Okay.
If guys not talking, Obasa will return.
I'll tell you the reason.
Okay.
Alimoso is being controlled by the former Aregbesola, even up to today. Agege is being controlled by Obasa, and the largest vote in this Lagos comes from Alimoso, Agege, and Ajeromi Feludo local government. Aswaju cannot deny this from my tongue. So if Aswaju failed to install that man back, Obasa, I personally, I'm not a politician and I don't belong to APC, but I promise that they will do that Agege. Because this man is a very strong man in that local government.
Which means the president needs strong people, strong men like
Obasa
around him.
Do you remember last election? They still have to, convince Aregbesola. It's part of the party. He has already left the party to make sure that they deliver that Alimoso for them. APC cannot deny this. So they need Obasa, I know. As you need Obasa, he know that Obasa is a very strong element. So he's seriously in Obasa, so he cannot open his hands. Even though if eventually they remove Obasa, I know say we have means other way to even bring him and compensate him.
Right,
but you cannot just ignore Obasa like that. It's a very strong man. I'm sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Agbaji. All right, your own take lastly before we go.
Yeah. So, like what I'm saying,
don't worry.
Like my brother, that man is a very strong person in Obasa is a very strong person in let me
Lagos
say
State politics.
Lagos State. So for the president to allow him to out, no. They can't.
All right.
Because that Agege is there, it's a strong hold for him.
All right, responding to what you said, Mr. Agbaji, there's a chima. That means we aren't practicing democracy. Mr. Agbaji is responding to you. All right, let's have Mr. Vincent and let's have it together, sir. So sorry about that. We just need to make everything snappy. We need to go on the program this morning. Wow, you were trying to react to what Adeleke was saying. Can you still remind me?
Yes.
That he has done well. Yeah. As he has performed better than any other person, right?
Yes, Mr. Mike, by virtue of the businesses I do, I am to properties and I move around to different constituencies. If you go to Ikeja constituency where Aleke represents, is there for anybody to go and verify my claim, my statement. There's any street not tarred and lighted up by Faleke constituency. This is Bakojai now. This is Bakojai now. Go to Bakojai street. Compare with Ikeja constituency. Starting from Agudaye, from other side of Ajayi Road, Okera. To innermost part of, you see everywhere tied up, lighted up by this man. So is constituency delivery of different democracy to his constituency is of the highest standard. And what you can tell about somebody performance is when you see physical evidence of what that man is doing on ground. When you go to part of his constituency, you see everywhere tied up. Recently, not holding days tied up, new development, streets lighted up. And apart from that, there are other things he does too to the constituency. Empowerment, just name it, humanitarian empowerment, assistance and co. So that's why I said that man is the best. I don't belong to any political party. I'm seeing what I'm talking about, what I'm seeing, what I can see, what everybody is there for everybody. It's not far. You don't need to go to Lausa to start from Ogba here, near Ogba here, begin to go to the street, go to the county and see, go to Okera and see. You see the competence and the good performance for that man is in his constituency. So that's why I said, that's why I supported the man who spoke last time that he's the best in the federation.
All right, get quickly to the crisis rocking the Lagos State Assembly complex. Yesterday, Mudashiru Obasa said he has resumed his position as the parliament leader.
Speaker.
Yeah, as a parliament leader. Now, don't you think this will further deepen the crisis that they are currently witnessing?
Mr. Mike, let me say good morning to our global viewers. You are welcome to this stand. And I'm Mr. Olajide by name, and I'm coming to the global perspective. Now,
there's no division in APC in Lagos State. People don't mistaking what's going on in National State Assembly as division in APC. APC is still one intact party in Lagos State. I'm telling you, and I'll tell you why. Those lawmakers who are scrambling, yes, I'll call it scrambling, I'm going to say, who they will support as the leader of that place. They're only doing that because Ashwaju has not spoken. He has not taken a stand. He has not made his stand publicly known. Get my point? What you see is that you still allow them to be, I think the man sit back, wants to enjoy some drama, movie, of some of his leadership, of some of his followers. That was happening. The moment that man speaks and say, this is where I'm going, nobody will dare him. If he says, Obasa, Meranda, and the rest people, to call them and give them instruction, Mr. Mike, nobody will dare him. But for the fact that Obasa is still having his way back to the State House Assembly, it shows he has some listening ears of some people in the high city up there. Some people are backing him. I don't know who is he. He may not be president. I know he has some listening ears of some people. Pity sympathy of some people at the top here. That's why he was able to bring security men to the house. He was able to convene a rival session, plenary session, assembly. And some people, yes, and some people were able to, sit before him. So, that means he has some backing up. But who is doing that? I don't know. But I'm sure he has some listening here. But why all those are still happening? Because Tinubu has not made a categorical statement of where he's going. The moment he speaks, nobody will dare him. Lagos is a one-party state. So the opposition so-called they have been buried, they have been bought over. They are not active. So Obasa enjoying the support is there from up. That's why you see him doing that. Otherwise, who have put security men for him? He came with security men. Who gave that instruction for the security men to back him up? Then he starts in the house. Nobody started in the house. So that means he has some listening ears, some sympathy in the higher up there. But who is that? I don't know yet. But I'm telling you, the moment Tinubu says, this is where I'm going, everybody will queue behind him, except want to aspire politically in Lagos State. Like I told you, it's a one-party state. There are no opposition in Lagos State to APC. So when the man speaks, that will be the end of that matter. And I'm urging him to do that quickly, so that it does not allow the crisis to fester. Because the moment it allows it to fester beyond this level, opposition party may come in and begin to this is money, this is an issue of money. They can begin to come in and further fractionalize the thing bigger, so that the crack will be so big that you may be able to handle it longer. So let it come on time and settle the matter, and let their party be moving. After all, it's a one-party state. After it's one-party state we are enjoying in Lagos State.
All right. One of our viewers is saying that his Lagos State speakership is birthright. That's Obasa. But quickly to Mr. Vincent, before you go, you want to react, okay?
My reaction to the imbroglio going on in the Lagos Assembly is that it shows a complete disdain for the rule of law and democracy. Why would a man that has been impeached now being allowed to gain entrance into that chamber with fewer acolytes of his, about 4 of them, and you are now telling me that there is a rule of law? We live, because they say where there are monkeys, then you should be able to have enough bananas. And that is what is playing out in the Lagos State of Assembly, because they are trying to turn it into another kind of a bedlam of madness. Because it does not really go to show that we are heading somewhere come 2027. Because with all these things, it shows that there are a lot of cracks in the party. Though the earlier speakers, they said that it's a one-party state. I don't believe so. Because they say pride comes before a fall. Because I've always believed that because the APC as a party is bigger to the extent that is now suffering what is called an implosion. If it is not well managed, you know what the outcome will be.
All right, reacting to your statement this morning, Audeze Chima in Italy, saying that it is the duty of the legislators to choose their leader, not the duty of Ashwaju. Enough of this Baba supplement. And also reacting to my brother, remind me your name again.
Vincent, please.
Vincent. Yeah, Vincent is his name.
Yeah.
All right, we still have some people appreciate you. Thank you, Mr. Vincent. You are on the right path. There's no rule of law that is working in them.
Exactly, because there's no rule of law. Because everything, if it continues to happen like this, then in the first place, when you are being removed, all your security details has been detached. Then now, you now came to the fore now with an appendage of security details. Who gave that order? Where did he get those security details to have enabled him to have an access into the chamber? Then you begin to know that there is an unseen hand working behind the scene.
Don't you think this is the beginning of another trouble in the house?
Yes, it's a beginning of another trouble in the house, because now, just a while ago,
36 lawmakers
34 lawmakers are standing behind Meranda. 36. While 4 are standing with this. It goes to show that everything is, there is no cohesion. There's a real lacuna in the workings of that assembly. And Lagosians are the ones that are going to bear the brunt. But when laws that are supposed to be made for the good governance of the state is now being delayed, then you know what it is. They say justice delays is justice denied. Then how can that one play out? Well, a house that is in disarray, it cannot. There's no good product that will come out of it. So that is my take.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Vincent. I
You're
really
welcome,
appreciate you this morning, Mr. Olajide. I appreciate as well. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, Mr. You said God bless you. Yeah. All right, Mr. Felix. You said there's no opposition in Lagos. That's what you said.
I said there is no opposition in Lagos.
Why did you say that?
Because the same APC people are the people that is going to form opposition that will bring another party into Lagos State.
The same APC will form opposition that will bring another party in Lagos.
To Lagos State.
Wow.
You are going to see what is going to happen. If Obasa, so bold, so strong, and he's telling them that I'm still the speaker. You understand? He has, look at when Shein Okipaloye was interviewing Obasa. He still stood his ground. He was telling them that, see, I am still the speaker. The way you brought me in is the same way you should exit me. No, not when I am not when I'm not around. It means that there are back doors. And the man is telling them that he knows this politics. He has been in this assembly for more than 20 years. And he has the power. Yeah, that's why he can face the governor and tell the governor that whatever you are doing is wrong.
Lagos State, not only
my take is this. My take is this. Is that if they've allowed credible people in the assembly, you understand? Credible people in this thing, we will not be having all these things that is happening. It's selection that is happening. It is the same thing that is affecting River State. They are not doing election, it's selection. Okay, it's your own turn. You understand? It's not election they are doing, they are selection. And that if they select, it will go and consult the people that say go and represent us.
And what do you say is behind all this crisis?
Number one, Sanwo-Olu is behind, because if you listen to what Obasa said, he said they just finished a meeting. He said they just finished a meeting at Marina House. That's the governor's quarters. And he said that you should ask the governor what was the agreement, what they agreed. What according to the information is that Meranda, this woman, that him and the governor are from the same senatorial district. That he cannot be a speaker. That the senatorial seat of the speaker is from the west.
I think Muki Grace stated it here. Muki Grace stated that kind of position here too. All right. So, how do you think this issue can be resolved?
The only thing that how it can be resolved is that bring back Obasa. Bring back Obasa and look at a way on now. After this tenure, you can exit him. But as far as this tenure is concerned, Obasa will complete his. He will complete his as the Speaker of the House of Assembly. He will complete it because the man is a jagaban on his own. It's a moving force. Look at what happened now. They withdraw the security detail from the woman, and they brought. That means he has the backing of what? Of the president. Who control the security apparatus? It's the president. The president is playing underground politics. Asan will be corrected.
All right, Odulade Taiwo, sir, 36 can change at any time in politics. It's God for today. Don't be surprised they can be 20 tomorrow. Exactly, dear Felix. How is the new baby, Jare? Which baby?
Not be baby. It's not baby. Mr. Odulade is not baby.
Okay.
It's my son.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
All right, I'm Tunde Oka for saying that Mr. Felix is always right and correct in his assertion. Felix, is there law that stated that Obasa must be speaker? Ude is a chima. All right.
Well, let me answer this, Chima.
Okay.
If in a state that they are doing election, not selection, what he has asked would have been appropriate. But they don't do election in Lagos State. It's selection. I stand to be corrected. He will just speak. Oh yeah, Obasa Iwolowa. Oh yeah, this one come. The other one come. They've not been doing election in Lagos State. That is where they are heading to. So they are waiting for Tinubu. Tinubu have already spoken on the ground. That is what gave Obasa power to do what he's doing. That's my own number take, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Felix. And Raphael, you said, is he God? Is Obasa God? And is he above the law?
Obasa is not above the law. Obasa being there for 28 years in the House of Lagos State House of Legislation does not make him an epitome of law. Nobody stands above the law. Law is to be at least respected. Though I know that the Lagos State, election that comes and goes in Lagos State is by appointment. They don't win election. It is whosoever Babas of Kwe, make it go there. Now the person can go there. I don't understand. Well, I'm not against Meranda. I'm not against Obasa in any way. I don't know him. I don't understand. But I'm saying that we should be abiding by the law, whatever we are doing. Anywhere, any designation you find yourself, follow the rules and regulations. Obasa abandoned his office duty or duty office for USA. Everything happens in absentia. He wasn't around. But that is the decision. I actually learned that they consulted Tinubu, but Tinubu said disciplinary action should be taken against him, not knowing that it will be amount to impeachment. That's what I actually know. Tinubu did not know they will be that extreme. They are extreme, and I stand by the decision of the House. Because as I'm talking to you, Obasa disrespects Sanwo-Olu. I'm telling you, Obasa is almost the governor of Lagos State. The way he takes action, the way he destroys people's property, you can't tell me that Sanwo-Olu will be aware that Igbo people, he actually canvassed to vote for him, and they actually voted him. Should be crying right now, you destroyed our properties. No. Sometimes action he takes outside the Kent or knowledge of the governor. I don't know to understand. Which would abandon all this Mara Cherekambiaro Mbia, Imamado of 18, Apati, Akpo, Mewa system of politics. See, our Amalande Wedu politics has gone since Baba Adedibu of Ibadan died. So let us not play this kind of politics in Lagos here. If he has been booted out conventionally, everybody agreed. It's a unanimous decision of the lawmakers. It should step aside. It should go. After all, he's from, I think, Ogun State. Obasa is not from Lagos State. Someone from Betiosa is an islander, Lagos Islander, in the person of that woman, and there are many of them in that house. So he's not the first speaker impeached in Nigeria, in the history of Nigerian politics. Many speakers were impeached, many governors were sacked. Alawa Akala, I think what brought him in was that somebody was impeached, or maybe the other one. I remember in Oyo State, a whole governor, nobody died. I don't know what I understand. In Anambra State, Obi won in the House. Enugu High Court, I don't know what I understand. That was 2005. Ngiga had to go. Yes, that is life. It's not do or die. It's not kill them. It's not kick them. It's not suffocate them. It's not steal them. It's not bully them. Politics that matters in Nigeria is a question of majoritarianism. It is tenable.
Raphael,
it is not by force.
Raphael, let's be careful with what we say. Ralph, can you show us evidence of Obasa destroying legal properties in Lagos?
Thank you so much. At the eve of December, the same person asked this question. You know, I told you, someone that called me while I was in night vigil early in the morning, that Raphael, that destruction going on in Lagos State, if government want to develop their, follow their agenda of development or decision to develop a city or a state, that many people should pay the price. The destruction of Igbo traders, properties, shops in Lagos is a decision, made in order to develop Lagos State. Where I was doing night vigil, I read it on my WhatsApp. I had to pray against him. He is not listening. I tell him you are a wicked man. And start from today, don't call me again. I'm in my night vigil at CMC. When Odunlade wrote this thing, send it into my WhatsApp. I was telling you. Now he says, write this thing here. I don't know what to understand. Obasa actually has been destroying properties across Lagos State because he's not a traveler. Because Obasa is not a businessman. Obasa was a watch repairer. Listen again, Odunlade. He was doing repairing watch at Amao, Orilagege. When he was picked, Tinubu can pick anybody. Tinubu can see you where you are suffering, he will pick you. He doesn't know the pain, what it takes for a man to build a business. At the end of the day, at night, 2:30 a.m., you destroy the whole business, destroy his shop. He could not come and remove even polythene bag. I don't know what I understand. So that's why I stand by Meranda. The current Lagos State Speaker, House of Assembly, is a unanimous decision taken by all the House members. A man can never be an island, and a man can never be indispensable. We are talking about unanimous decision here. I educate you again, Odunlade. We all actually know that when a dead young dog is being conveyed to the cemetery, when a baby that belongs to another man is being conveyed and is dead, they are conveying the baby to the cemetery, you won't know the pain the mother and the father are going through. You will think that that dead baby being compared to the grave is a puppy or kitten. Obuzozuwan kita, obulozuwan pussycat. I would have explained my proverb in Igbo language before conversion or translation to English. Odulade, you don't know, you might not know what it takes to run a business, to build a business of many years. At the end of the day, somebody will tell you he's going to build school here and destroy that business. Obasa destroy Akilo spare parts. Akilo spare parts, forget. Akilo spare parts shop, promising to build school there. Mike, let us go there, show them in camera. No school is being built. Okay, his wife's school. No school has been erected. No structure has been erected there. 2001 till now is 4 years. He destroyed many people, and those traders, they are not back yet. So what I'm saying is that I stand with Meranda. The decision taken by the members of the House is always what? Right.
Ralph, can you
because
show
it's not
me,
one person.
Can you show Michael where and when I called you. Please always
It
say
is
the truth.
in my WhatsApp. It is in my WhatsApp. Oga, I don't lie against you. You are my friend. I've been hailing you anytime I come here. You are always one-sided and sidelining some of us when we talk. But that's notwithstanding, you are the reason why we are here. We are not my brother. But if I lied against you, God knows I was doing night vigil at CMS.
Maybe it was somebody else.
Jesus Christ is the Lord. It is not. Odunlade, Taiwo. That is how I store it.
Okay.
His picture is there. I don't know what to understand on the status. If not Facebook, it should be WhatsApp. I'm telling you what I know. I was watching. I read it very late night. We are closing, almost closing because we closed 3 a.m., 5 a.m. Not him. Maybe he did not write it instantly, but it was a message from him because I know we debated and everybody went.
Okay.
So the message come late night. Or I opened my descent and saw it. Not that he wrote it that night. Or even if actually he does it, he did it. It no matter. I don't understand. But the way I take things, I don't capitalize on causing pain on people. I replied him.
Raphael,
you know what I said to him.
After 21 months,
let's go to another debate.
Relocate from Daura to Kaduna.
Buhari will
his resident
from Daura to
Kaduna.
Actually, it's from Kaduna now. Because the old Buhari I know in 1985, yes, Buhari was overthrown in 1985, August by Babangida. Daura is in Kaduna State. I had my friends, they have their chemist shops all over Kaduna from my village, all over Daura. So Daura might be located now, or maybe it's in Katsina or another state. But then Daura is in, at least in Kaduna State. So relocation to his town or relocation again to where he is coming from, that's Niger. Because we know that he built mansion in Niger. Yes, actually developed all those areas for his kinsmen. From where he migrated into Nigeria. If Buhari come back to stay in Nigeria and Daura again, it does not concern me. What I'm trying to, set up in order now is my mindset towards emancipation of Biafra. And I pray, still, let this second Buhari be alive too. Because it's very, very unfortunate that the first Buhari died 2017 of COVID-19 or whatever the business. 17 COVID-19 has not come then. No. There was no COVID-19 in 2017. He was badly sick. The first Buhari was dangerously sick in 2015. He survived 2015-16 until UK.com actually aired it. He died in 2017. So what I'm saying is that this new Buhari, actually, he knows how he was. He knows how they package him, the Fulani package him, and they rule Nigeria for how many years. He should be alive to see Biafra emancipate.
Maybe that would be
wherever,
a topic for another day.
Mike, wherever he's coming to or from to stay, doesn't matter to me as an Igbo man. What matters to me is the well-being of the Igbos, the well-being of reasonable Nigerians, the well-being of people that actually understood Obi could be the one to fix Nigeria, and they actually struggled and voted for Obi. At the end of the day, Tinubu manipulated everything in conjunction with Mahmoud Yakub. So that is what I'm after. I'm not after anybody's goodness. Provided he is happy in Daura, he is happy in Niger, he can live anywhere. Emancipation of Biafra, emergence of Biafra is most paramount in my mind. I'm not thinking about anybody.
Military veteran has written to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to release
Nnamdi Kanu. He's not the only one. Yeah. Many letters are coming. Many. Even Orabueza has written to him. Many. And the Trump is promising that Nnamdi Kanu will come out. Tinubu is just among the Marobas. Oh, many times, many people think it was AI. It wasn't AI.
Did he speak? Did he tell?
He has not. He made a statement.
That's Nnamdi Kanu.
Conference statement. He offer almost how many minutes?
Are you sure
talking
that's
and debating on releasing of Nnamdi Kanu?
Trump?
Yes, I'm telling you. I share it with some people and many people.
Hope it's not AI.
No, not AI. Yeah, people are suspecting AI.
On the
Hope it's not
platform,
AI.
Yeah, where Trump
There's Trump, but people on the
As-
platform said it's
is
an AI. That's what.
So we should be,
But this
we should
time
be
around,
careful of fake information.
yes,
you know.
but all I know is that it's not AI. It's not AI. It's not AI, and I believe it's not AI. I monitored it. Many reasonable Biafran strugglers actually affirmed it is not AI. I don't know what I understand. Trump has said something like that, but all I know is that Trump is not God, but God can use Trump to work. I don't so much focus on believing on people. I believe in God, but God can use someone, human being, to do his work.
All right.
So what I believe is Biafra must score. I know they look another side.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's been a long day, a long time at this stand today, and we appreciate viewers for staying glued to the channel. We appreciate all of you, all over the world. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the kindness. Thank you for the support. We appreciate it. In the comment section, before I go, let me appreciate Omoregbe Igbinogba. Omoregbe Igbinogba, yeah, you say thank you. David Okafor, we say thank you to you. Mrs. Esther, we say thank you to you. And Noma Osadiyeye, we appreciate you too. We appreciate all of you. Taiwo Ondolade, I appreciate you as well. There's a Chima the chief. We appreciate you. We appreciate your presence this morning. Also, Kate Perry also joined us. We appreciate you. She commented in the comment section. Nnamdi Ohanose in Netherlands. Nnamdi, thank you so much. Okay, let me read your comment. Obasa still remain chairman of the speaker, whether selected or elected. Why impeachment in his absence? Okay, that's his own position on the topic. Thank you so much. King Henry, we appreciate you. Robert Uche, thank you so much. Henry Okoro, we appreciate you as well. Nathaniel Abu, we say thank you to you. Andrew Ogunjimi in the United Kingdom, we say thank you for joining us today. Did I read Andrew's comments? With 36 against 4, Tinubu should have let go of Obasa. Wow, that is a great comment here. Yeah, and I like his position. With 36 against 4, Tinubu should have let go Mudashiru Obasa. Some people are saying that's impunity. You know, that's impunity. 36 kicking against someone and you're still living in there. You know, impunity of the highest order. Yeah. Mr. Vincent, wow.
It's impunity of the highest order. Why will 4 superintend a session that is meant for 40? You
say what?
Why will 4 lawmakers be the one and with their cohort, with their arrowhead Obasa, superintending the affairs of the house that is meant to be conducted by 40 elected or rather selected lawmakers? It is an abnormality, it is an illegality, it is against common sense and the rule of law.
Against the rule of law. No respect for rule of law. That is what Mr. Vincent is saying here. All right, let me continue. Nathaniel Abu, we say thank you to you. Many. Gladys Oyabotu was here. Thank you, everyone. T also, we appreciate your presence this morning. Mookie Great, the great man. We appreciate you watching us in the US too. That's Mookie Great. Buki Asprop, we appreciate you for joining us. We appreciate your comments as well. And many more. Not forgetting Taiwo Lawal in the United Kingdom. We say thank you to you. 7 Evan, we appreciate you as well. Cyril Eze too joined us. Jacob Adedeji, we appreciate you as well. Thank you, everybody. King Yoruba,
I greet you.
We say thank you to you. Everyone in the comment section. And people that didn't comment, we appreciate all of you. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow. That's Saturday weekend edition of this program. Namdi, okay, it is AI. Yeah. Respect to what Raphael was saying about Trump. Telling President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's the call for the release of Mazi. I told him it's AI. But whether it's AI or not, Raphael will still take his stance on it that it's not AI. All right, we appreciate everyone. We're back here tomorrow for another interesting edition. Please make sure you share. Let us share the video so people, your loved ones, propagate City Stand. Tell everyone about City Stand, your friends, your families. Please, we want you to do that. And also, please subscribe on the channel. Very, very important. If you're watching us for the first time, make sure you subscribe on the channel. We'll see you tomorrow. I love you all. Bye. Have a great have a great weekend.
Have a beautiful weekend. What's up?